We are only 6 days into Pride Month, and we are already witnessing the gayest breakup of the year between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. And this is happening right now. As I'm recording this video, I am reading new tweets from Donald Trump and Elon Musk. First, let me give you a timeline though, so that you understand what this is actually about. First, Elon joins Donald Trump's presidential campaign, widely successful, they win. It's to the point where people are even joking about Elon being the real president. Then, Elon works for the newly established DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, aiming to decrease government spending. Elon feels that he is being stopped on working on the issues that he actually cares about, like the Fort Knox audit, government corruption, or dismantling financial abuse within the US military-industrial complex. Instead, DOGE is limited to small projects such as the USAID, which, while successful, you have to understand that a soft power program like USAID will never even come close to the amount of money that we are talking about when discussing the military spendings. During Elon's last White House press conference, this is what he said as some of his last words.
So I look forward to continuing to be a friend and advisor to the president, continuing to support the Doge team.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening now anymore, Elon. Then, just a couple of days ago, Elon is being let go.
Thank you, Elon.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
His time at the government has ended. He now feels that Trump only used him to win the election, so a crazy Twitter fight between two giants has started. We are going to start with Trump's side on his own social media platform, Truth Social. The issue that they are currently fighting about and they are breaking up over is the EV mandate and Trump's controversial Big Beautiful Bill that aims at tax cuts, but critics fear will not have an actual effect on lower income households. Just 4 hours ago, and they're both tweeting at the same time, Trump Truth Social, I guess, Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do. And he just went crazy. I love that they're just calling each other irrational. You're gonna see Elon's side soon. And then he followed up this message by 2 tweets saying that the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. And here I have to say, and Elon is going to do something similar, where you're kind of scoring a goal against yourself here, because why are you now at the fight saying that these subsidies and contracts are not beneficial when while he was on your side you were defending him? It really pushes Trump in a bad light, where it looks like he will support people that support him regardless of whether that is good for the American people. And then he ends his post by saying, I don't mind Elon turning against me, followed by him promoting his new upcoming tax bill, and then claiming that he didn't create this mess, he is just here to fix it, MAGA. This is what the partnership between Elon Musk and Donald Trump looked like just 1 week ago.
Elon Musk has given me his complete and total endorsement. I will create a government efficiency commission tasked with conducting a complete financial and performance audit of the entire federal government and making recommendations for drastic reforms. What he is a patriot. He's a man that I can tell you, he's a friend of mine. He's become a friend of mine. He supported me in the election. That's when I got to know him. Really, I knew him a little bit from the first term, but not much. But he's a patriot more than anything else.
While Trump's posts were short and precise, Elon has been rage posting for the past 4 or 5 hours. There are so many tweets, I can't even go through all of them, so I'm just going to show you the most important ones. One good argument that Elon posts is this clip from 2021, from 4 years ago, that proves that Elon has always been very consistent about his stance on EV taxes.
We don't need the $7,500 tax credit. I would say, honestly, I would just can this whole bill. Don't pass it. That's my recommendation.
What about the support though for the charging network? I mean, there are parts of this bill and no.
No, I mean, do we need support for gas stations? We don't. So there's no need for this for support for a charging network. I would delete it. Delete.
Right, so Elon is saying that gas stations don't need any government substitutions, and they are working because they are what people are using for transportation. And in his future world view, where people are using electric cars, people would use charging stations to power their cars. Musk super agrees with the statement that at some point, Congress has to stop this endless cycle of out-of-control deficit spending. And yes, government deficit is a big point for Elon. That is why he also adds this clip from an interview that he gave.
Yeah, we've got this enormous federal budget deficit, and that was only growing over time, which meant if we didn't do something about this, then there won't be any money for anything.
I think it's a very smart play by Elon Musk that he pushes the idea that without him, Trump would have lost the elections, Democrats would control the House, and the Republicans would be 59-41 in the Senate. He is basically confirming and playing into these news rumors that Elon Musk is the secret real president. And I think regardless of whether this is true or not, it will play into his cards when it's come to popularity. Quick PSA announcement. I just came home from an 11-hour shift. I need to wake up in less than 3 hours from now, but I decided to pull an all-nighter just for you guys because I just saw these tweets on my train home. I thought that was way too insane of a story not to tell it. So please honor my good and honest work by leaving a like and subscribing. That would mean the world to me. Thank you very much. Now let's talk about the biggest tweet out of all of these. Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Now obviously there are legal implications, and the way that this is worded is very carefully, but the way that the public is going to perceive this tweet is Elon Musk indicating that Donald Trump is in fact a pedophile. That is not a statement that I am doing. That is not necessarily the statement that Musk is making here, but it is the way that the public will understand Musk's tweet. And I think that Musk knows exactly that this is the effect he is going to have. Trump broke up with Musk, and in return, Musk is dropping this. And then he commented to this clip.
Of a Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention.
Yeah, and I think this clip here in the beginning where both of them are just kind of talking to each other, I think that's been a very popular clip that's been going around for years. Honestly, I have had ugly breakups in the past, but not with another man, so maybe that is why I can't really understand. We are truly witnessing a once-in-a-decade crash out here. In the public fight of Musk versus Trump, who do you think will win? Who do you think will become a public loser after this? Write it down in the comments. And I think the biggest actual development that we have seen from Elon Musk's tweets is that he is kind of soft announcing running for his own party. Let's see what's going to happen there. I'm not so sure if he's really going to follow through with this. But if he does, we're going to have the most entertaining presidential campaign since Trump. I forgot to record an outro. I'm currently naked, fresh out of the shower. While I go and pick up some new underwear, why don't you watch this video of me about Elon Musk and his controversial hand gestures?